if you're watching this video, that means you and I got scammed or pumped and dumped on by Refinable, and we don't know what's going on until right now, kinda. Refinable responds to us. Refinable finally breaks its silence. I'm counting about 22 hours after all of this nonsense happened. They're finally speaking, and so we're going to talk about what they're, what this guy Nick is talking about, the CEO, the founder, and how I feel about it, and maybe that'll guide some of your feelings too. So let's get right into it. Oh, actually, my name is Aaron. Okay, I'm a brand new crypto investor. I just started in December. I'm on a journey to 1 Bitcoin. I know it's not a high goal, and I know maybe there's some better strategies out there, but this is my journey. And so if you're down with that, you could follow along with this journey and track along, see my moves, see how I'm thinking, and all that stuff. I'm very open with my wallet. I'm very open with my trades. At least I think I am. And so, I expect the same amount of openness from you and from the coins that I invest. So I'm a little ticked right now. And so we're gonna go into what exactly they're talking about here. This guy is Nick Chan. He is the founder of Refinable, the token that scammed us. If you want to know more about the scam, go ahead and check out my other videos. Links up in the description or up top in the cards. But yeah, basically what happened was the token was supposed to launch at 3 cents. People started buying it, realizing they made a mistake because they're buying at $7, $8, $9, $10. And when they buy it, they're only finding that they only have a couple coins in their wallet. Some people drop $2,000 in and $500 in and only finding like a few coins. And it's like, what is going on? And just so you know, of course, we can see the number of coins in PancakeSwap, but for me, we're blinded, right? We're so excited about this project, and and honestly, for me, I saw like a whole line of decimal points that I didn't even know, I didn't even notice. I know I didn't notice. I know you didn't notice that like there's a whole bunch of numbers. I didn't find the little decimal point. I'm just trying to beat the friggin' clock here. I'm just trying to get my little portion, and little did I realize it was such a little portion. So let's talk about what he's, and everyone's ticked, and all that stuff kind of crashed. And so now here we are. It's been 24 hours, about 22 hours since, and they went silent. And here's the thing, before we even get into this guy, here's the thing. They knew. There are videos coming out. There's Twitter. There's all this kind of. They're blocking their Telegram for anyone who's saying like, what the heck happened? They're blocking people. I was blocked. They're not responding to anyone on Twitter. They went totally dark. They didn't respond for 24 hours. 24 hours is a long time in the crypto universe, and it's even longer if you lost thousands of dollars and you put your faith and your trust and your money into a project and they go dark on you for 24 hours. That's like 24 months in the crypto universe. You just aged 2 years in this last 24 hours. And this guy doesn't even care. He doesn't care. At least I shouldn't say he cares about public perception, in my opinion, but let's get into it. I, Nick, would like to take a moment to officially address many of the token launches issues. Whilst the team have been working nonstop to ensure a smooth token launch, inevitably there were many unforeseen issues that cropped up. Okay, we're gonna go through this. You could take your time and read through this, but there are certain things that I want to highlight here. The reported token contract leaks a few hours before launch. Okay, your fault. Your fault. Okay, our team reminted the entire token supply to mitigate bot setups. Okay, thank you. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to keep it locked, and you're not supposed to, you're supposed to remint the whole thing. And this right here, point number 1, that's a point for, he's asking for sympathy. It leaked. I don't buy it, dude. Refinable launched at the initial price of 0.03. Look, I'm a new investor. So when I open this up, this is what I see. I don't know what the heck I'm looking at. Do you know what you're looking at? Because I don't know what this is. What the heck is this? What am I supposed to believe? Look, numbers. Look, if you're new to this channel, don't come here expecting an expert. Come here expecting just another dude, just like trying to understand this nonsense. CoinGecko and Cia CoinMarketCap price charts do not reflect our true. Okay, so fine. It doesn't reflect any true initial pricing when brand new coins hop on the market. For me, you got to go to PooCoin. For me, you got to go here, PooCoin, dot app or something like that. There was severe congestion on the BSC, starting with the PokerStarter IDO. If you don't know this term, IDO, that's initial DEX offering. Here's the thing, okay? Just because they're on an IDO, an initial DEX offering, let me, as far as I can tell, this is my best understanding of how to put it. An ICO and an IDO are two different ways to launch a token. An ICO, initial coin offering, ICO, releases that coin to a particular number of private investors. They invest in the company, and then they launch, and then they raise funds, and then they develop market services and products and stuff like that, and they develop their project. An IDO doesn't do that initial coin offering. It actually releases it to the public, and it's built on trust and building up a community first. It circulates the coin to build up funds and money and trust, and then from there they go off and launch their projects. Here's the problem. If you release it on an initial DEX offering, sorry, I didn't explain it, initial DEX decentralized exchange offering, when you release it, you are building your project completely off of the community, completely off of trust. That is the problem. You release it on an IDO, and trust is built on communication. With zero communication, you could flop a launch, no problem. Everyone makes mistakes. We all understand that. But when you don't communicate for 24 years in crypto universe, that is when you lose your trust. That's when you lose your trust. So let's get back into this. And that's just basic communication, human communication. And here's the thing, that communication is not hard. So I get it. You were busy on launch day. You weren't. Refinable still released tweets. Thank you so much for the community's support. Like they were oblivious to what was happening in the world. They tried to keep it positive. They were blocking people. So no, it's not that they forgot about communication. They specifically denied communication. And they even, what I would say, lied about communication, saying this is a successful launch. Look, I mean, it's quite incredible to. I mean, I'm not buying it. I hope you're not buying it either. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to have a completely, if people invest money and built around trust, like it's on trust, it's on community development and trust, and you ignore the community that you're trying to build your project off of for 24 years. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So public sale distributions were executed. Did I skip some? Yeah, congestion was heavy. Of course, congestion was heavy because that's how people made money, or that's how we crashed it all. We're like, we're trying to get this thing because I don't know, whatever is bugging out. Number 5, public sale distributions were executed automatically, but private sale partnership distributions were issued manually and experienced massive delays. More sympathy. That's another sympathy post. Okay, you experienced massive delays. So we're 5 things down, and nowhere did we address the community. This is a terrible way to communicate to the public. It really is. We staggered initial liquidity supply 10 minutes to maximize the effect of predatory bots. This is actually a really good thing. And what they mean by that is they have a liquidity supply, and they stagger it, meaning they release liquidity little by little. So that's why you're able to buy early. Like some people are able to buy in stages. That's why this whole thing went on for like an hour. People were trying to buy furiously. I mean, you could watch my video, my scan video. You see me like trying for like maybe 20 minutes and going through it. I mean, I sped up the video a little bit, but yeah. Number 7, private sale TX's transactions. Private sale transactions were issued in one dispersed transaction, saw massive delays. Okay, so yeah, massive delays. They're just, I mean, 3 of these last ones have been about delays and stuff like that. Of course, we all know that there are delays. Some smaller, I don't even know this word, multi-sig transactions executed earlier because of the smaller size, leading to staggered distribution of tokens. Yeah, okay, we already know. So that's, I mean, yeah, it's more staggered. Okay, here we go. My team is continuing the investigation into other launch issues. Yeah, there's a lot of other launch issues, dude. I'd like to personally thank all our supporters. You have no supporters. Not here, not me. This is the launch of a very special project for myself and the team. We have been working hard to deliver the great platform in the community. I got another problem. Hold on, I got another problem. They're talking about how All this stuff happened before. Like they're worried about it before. Let me show you what they were doing before. This is what they were doing before. This is their YouTube channel. This is the Refinable launch room. Okay, this is it. They went live. They were so excited. They don't look like they're trying to kill some bots. They don't look like they're reminting a team. They don't look like super stressed out. Look how happy these guys. Watch this whole video through. Look, they're so happy. They're so excited. They just got like moon bases on Tesla Mars, dude. This is crazy. That's what they were doing like maybe an hour before launch, minutes before launch. We have the largest NFT community space with 80,000, 100,000 Twitter followers. Yeah, you have the largest community. It's based on trust. This is bad. This is a bad thing. You owe it to them. In my opinion, the larger the community, the more you owe to that community, because you did nothing for us. You did nothing for us all the way up until now. One final note: for over an hour initial liquidity, no private sale tokens were distributed into space. And despite our best efforts, bots were still able to front run. So here's the big blame. The bots were able to front run the LP pool, liquidity pool, thus creating massive price movements within the first 30 minutes of the pool. This is it. They are blaming bots. I probably agree with them. Okay, I probably agree with them. Bots ran this thing up, and they bought all the initial coin offering, they bought all the tokens initially. Here's the thing. They already they staggered everything. They already knew that the bots was an issue. That's why they reminted the coins. So a flop launch because of bots. I consider myself someone who can have a lot of grace with a team that kind of flops it off, and just crashes and burns on launch day. I'm okay. I really am. I could really get past that. What I cannot get past is that you let us wait for 22 hours, 22 months, 22 years while people were losing money, where people were in the dark. You blocked people. You said nothing on Twitter. You pretended like everything, you feel like everything is fine, fire. Oh, I'll support. We had a great launch, and everything is on fire around you, and you did nothing. That is where the skeeving. You're a skeevy guy, man. You're a skeevy guy with no waste, and I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. There have been multiple bots sniping our contract despite our best efforts. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the bots are here. This is you're aware of this though. You're aware of this, and I feel like that's not a good enough issue anymore. There's two issues here. One, you dropped the ball on the launch. Two, you dropped the ball on the communication. Both of which crashes your trust with me. And I think it crashes your trust with the community and with you who's watching this video. It started off bad, and they were shady with. Look, if you're shady with a little, you're shady with a lot. Come on, baby. That if you are skeevy and shady with a little, with launch, with the start, you will be skeevy and shady in the future. Things are going to pop up as a company. Things are going to pop up as a project, and what? You're going to go dark on us? You're not going to communicate on us? No, sir. No. And here's another thing. Mr. Beast and Binance are already established as people who have tons of trust. Mr. Beast out here giving cars, giving away thousands of dollars to waitresses and stuff like that. He is already a personality figure who has gained an enormous amount of trust with the world. Honestly, Binance, another company who has gained and supported and proven trust in the world. They are the number one. You have not. Not you who's watching. You, Refinable. Refinable has not. Refinable has not gained that trust, and they were leaning. They borrowed. They siphoned off that trust off of these two things. They built a community around it. They built a lot of hype, and I bought into it too. But that's not it, dude. That's not it. Anyway, if you appreciate my thoughts on this thing, if you were hit, I'm sorry. I mean, it's crazy. Look, at the end of the day, you and I, the investor, the small little fish retail investor, you and I, we have decided to play this game. This is a dangerous game. It's the Wild West out here. I say it all the time. It is a dangerous game. You could lose a lot of money. You and I can lose a lot of money, and we could win a lot of money. But that is the choice we have taken. We have taken our fate into our own hands. But doing that, we also have to trust other people. And this is just the wrong person. Refinable is just the wrong company to trust. It was the wrong one. Maybe they're good guys, maybe, but definitely when they drop the ball technically on the launch, and they dropped the ball in communication wise to build the trust in the community. They dropped the ball for me. Anyway, I hate to leave on a bad note. You know what? Here's the good note. This is the Wild West. I still love the game. I still love this whole thing. A lot of you guys have lost a lot of money. Look, pick your head up. This is why you're in the game. You're in the game because you make your own choices, you make your own decisions, and you and I have to live with that. And we're happy with that because we don't trust. We have come to the understanding that no one else out there has our best intentions out for us than us. They don't want, they care about themselves, and that's fine, but we care about ourselves. No one else is going to take care of us. The government's not going to take care of you. Big companies aren't going to take care of you. And now, as we've seen, Refinable's not going to take care of you. These coins offering, we're all trying to work together. You and I just need to find the right people to work together with. We already know, like, the government's not going to take care of us. That we can't put our trust in these institutions. So you and I make our own decisions, and honestly, we have to live with that. I hope you're okay with that. I hope you know that you will bounce back from this. If you lost a lot of money, you made that money first in the first place. You know what I mean? You will make it again. Anyway, my name is Aaron. If you like my thoughts, you want to share your thoughts, please hop in the comment section below. Hit subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.